Hello and welcome to Beach Collegiate Baseball League action right here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Sorry for the delay, sorry for the technical difficulties, and ironically, now we are in a rain delay here at Myrtle Beach. I will run through the first inning. We are currently in the bottom of the second inning. I'll run through the first inning and a half before we take a break, and then I'll go try to find out what's going on, what the game plan is moving forward with the batter's circle pretty soaked, the pitcher's mound pretty wet, not too bad in the infield so far. But it is still raining out there, so that could definitely change. Top of the first inning, the Rays scored one run. Cam Abel led off with a strikeout. Colton Doyle hit a one-out double. Then Ethan Underwood doubled himself, driving in Doyle. Steven Spell grounded out to the first baseman. And then a great diving play by Whitehead at short to rob Kemp of a hit to end the top half of the first inning. In the bottom of the first inning, Nate Melvin flew out to right. Peyton Whitehead flew out to left. Joe White got a single, and then Quentin Smith grounded out to the second baseman. In the top half of the second, Nate Darwin hit a single. Nolan Edwards popped out to the pitcher. Andrew Miranda struck out. Nick Classy singled. And then Cam Abel, in his second at-bat of the day, popped out to the second baseman. And that's where we left it. The bottom half of the second inning was about to start. We already had one delay. In the top half of the second inning, the teams left the field and waited for about maybe 5-10 minutes for the rain to stop, and then they went back on the field. But then it started coming down again in between innings, and now this is where we're at, and it looks like I'm going to have to go try to find out what's going on and what the game plan is. So I will take a quick break, and I'll come back when I get some information on what's going on, when we're playing, if we are playing here, and the status of the rest of today's games right here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. quick little update for you guys right now. They are trying to get this field playable. They were raking the batter's circle before, now raking around the infield, trying to get the infield playable. They've been trying to work up the pitcher's mound. And they are going to try to get this game in as the clouds have been moving away, starting to clear up. No rain in the last about 15 minutes or so, ever since the stoppage. It rained for a little while and then it stopped. And the rain seems to be moving away. And they're going to try as hard as they can to get this field playable so we can continue today. We'll see if that's possible. Sean Lomas, the commissioner, is out at the pitcher's mound talking with the two umpires. And Tim Christie, the head coach for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, who is the groundskeeper here, the head groundskeeper for this field, he's also been trying to manicure this field, trying to help out as best as he can to see if we can get this field playable. No official determination yet. They've just been raking and trying to get the field into a playable position. So we'll take another quick break. I'll go down to field level and try to see if there's any more of a concrete decision on whether or not we're playing first off, and then second when we're playing. And we'll give you all the latest updates when I come back right here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. So I have gotten the official confirmation from Commissioner Sean Lomas. We are playing. We will resume play in just a little bit as they finish up manicuring the field. And the Rays will take the field with the Surf coming up to bat in the bottom half of the second inning. It will be the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up. Robert Johnston, the first baseman, will lead it off. So we will be in the bottom of the second inning. With the Stingrays in the lead, 1-0. Give you a quick recap of this game thus far. Once again, in the top of the first inning, Colton Doyle hit a double, and then Ethan Underwood hit another double right after to make this game a 1-0 ball game. That's where we stand right now. Robert Johnson gets ready to step up to the plate, and he will lead it off for the Surf. Bottom of the second inning, and we are set to get underway once again after about a half-hour rain delay. The first pitch, curveball, misses low and away. It's a 1-0 count to Johnston. The 0-1 or the 1-1-1-0 is a strike at the knees. It's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch misses low and away. 2-1 count. The 2-1. Strike called on low outside corner, and it's now a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Swung on and fouled off. It'll remain a 2-2 count. Robert Johnston from Framingham State College in his freshman year batted .275 with 13 runs and 8 RBI. The 2-2 is chopped to the right side of the infield. Not being able to make a play is anyone. That will slowly roll past Finnan on the pitcher's mound, and Edwards charged a little bit. Darwin went after it, and it kind of deadened in no man's land between the three of them, and Johnston beats it out with the infield single. So runner on first base with no away. And that'll bring up Anthony Stellato. Stellato steps into the box. The first pitch to him is a ball low and inside. 1-0 count now. The 1-0 is swung on and missed for strike one, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball, strike called at the knees, and now it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2 misses low and away. 2-2 count now. The restart time was right around 11:35. About an hour delay. Actually, probably about 45-minute delay as that pitch is a curveball. Misses low. Throw down to second base. Not in time. Johnston will take second standing up. So now there's a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And now it's a full count. The payoff pitch will not come, as they'll get a new ball for Finnan. The payoff pitch. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's one away. That'll bring up Brandon Roth, the designated hitter. The first pitch to Roth is a fastball that's fouled back, and it's an 0-1 count. Roth from Blackhawk Community College batted .315 this season, .319 this season with 60 runs, 7 home runs, and 49 RBI. Had a great season with Blackhawk Community College. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses high, and it's a 1-1 count. As the sun starts to peek out, it was one of those Myrtle Beach summer showers where it just started to pour for a good couple of minutes. As that pitch misses outside, 2-1 count now. Just started to absolutely come down in buckets for a good couple of minutes, but now it's gone. Now it's completely clear again. That misses high, 3-1 count now. The 3-1 pitch is a curveball that drops in at the knees, and it's a full count. Roth threw his bat away right as the strike call was made, thinking he had ball 4. The payoff pitch is swung on and chopped into the hole, into left field for a single. Rounding third and heading for home and getting in safely is Johnston. That's an RBI single for Brandon Roth, and we are all tied up at 1. So runner on first base with one away. Swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Pickoff throw over to first base. Just barely getting back in time is Roth. Jordan batting up to the plate. The pitch to Batten. Called strike on the low inside corner. And now it's an 0-2 count. Pickoff throw over to first base. Keeping Roth close. The 1-2. Misses up and away. 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Curveball drops in at the letters, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Nico Cristelli. Cristelli from Webster College batted .500 this season in his freshman year with 3 runs. The first pitch to Cristelli is swung on and fouled back, and it's a 0-1 count. We are here at Myrtle Beach High School. 330 down the left field line, 315 down the right field line, and 370 to straightaway center field. This place was built back in 2007. They have the pitch swung on and fouled back, an 0-2 count now. They have the banner around the batter's circle with the beach in white on the green background. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Rods close. Both teams wearing their white jerseys with the black numbering, with the logo on the front, and white jerseys. That pitch is an Ichiro swing, basically a swinging bunt, and he'll beat it out. Basically an Ichiro swing by the lefty Cristelli, running as he swung it, and that's a swinging bunt that is dropped down the first base line, and he's able to beat it. Finnan tried to come off the mound and get that ball, but was not able to do so. And now there are runners on first and second with 2 away. That'll bring up the number 10 here, Tyler Pulliam. The first pitch to Pulliam is a ball outside, 1-0 count now. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back, 1-1 count now. Pulliam from Monmouth College. Not Monmouth University, Monmouth College. And now the umpire and the pitcher look at the mound trying to get it working. The 1-2. Ball low. It's a 2-2 count now. Runners on first and second. 2 away. The deuces are wild. 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count. Pitch misses high. And the count's worked full. The payoff pitch is a called strike. And actually, it was not strike 3. I thought that was strike 3, but it's now a full count. That was actually a 3-1 count. Now it's a full count. The payoff pitch. Swung on and lofted out into shallow left field. Coming in and making the catch is Miranda in left. And that'll end the inning, but not before the Surf put a run on the board. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and 2 left on base. After 2 full, it's 1-1 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 2-3-4 due up for the Rays. It will be Colton Doyle leading it off. He's 1 for 1 today with a double and a run scored. The first pitch to Doyle as the umpires discuss something. And now retreat back. The field umpire goes back to behind first base. The first pitch is a curveball strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's an 0-1 count. Emerson Tukolsky out there in his third inning of work. The 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's 0-2. Emerson Tukolsky from Southern Maine Community College. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lined down the left field line, but foul, and we'll do it all over again at 0-2. Tukolsky in his freshman year his whole team didn't play at all this season due to COVID. He was a two-sport athlete at Westlake High School, also playing basketball. The 0-2 is a ball up and away. 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's one away. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Ethan Underwood. He's 1 for 1 today with an RBI double. The first pitch to Underwood is swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Ball low. And it's a 1-1 count now. One and one away. Here in the top half of the third inning. All tied up at 1. The 1-1 plunks Underwood, and he'll head to first base. So runner on first base with 1 away. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Steven Spell. Spell is 0 for 1 today with a grounder to the second baseman. The first pitch to Spell. Curveball doesn't break, and it misses high. It's a 1-0 count now. Spell from Young Harris College. That pitch is a ball low and inside. 2-0 count now. Spell from Young Harris College batted 1,000. Only had a couple of at-bats. And that pitch is a strike on the inside part of the plate, and it's a 2-1 count now. Spell, I believe, only had 1 at-bat this season. But that 1 at-bat was a big one, as he hit a 3-run home run. And also scored twice off of walks. So he batted 1,000 with 3 runs, 1 home run, and 3 RBI. As that's a pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Underwood close. And had a run produced average of 1.667. That ball is lofted high out into left center field. Getting underneath it is the center fielder, Melvin. And he will put Spell away for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Jackson Kemp. That'll give me the chance to give you the defensive alignments for the Surf. It will be Wyke, Melvin, and Pulliam in the outfield left to right. Batten, Whitehead, Stellato, and Johnston third to first in the infield. As that pitch is swung and grounded over to Stellato at second base. Thrown on to first base in time for the final out of the inning. And rounding things off, Cristelli is doing the catching for Emerson Chikolsky. No runs on, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. After 2.5, still 1-all here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Top of the order due up for the Surf. It will be Nate Melvin leading it off. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right field. The first pitch to Melvin is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball fouled off towards the Rays dugout, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lined over to the second baseman. A great play by Edwards at second, being able to make that catch, and there's one away. That'll bring up Peyton Whitehead. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to left field. The first pitch to Whitehead is swung on and lofted out into left center field, losing his balance for a second, slipping in the grass, but able to recover and make the catch is Doyle out in center field, and there are two away. Doyle slipped on the wet grass, the wet and slippery grass out in center field, but was able to recover on that high fly ball and make the catch for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Joe Wyke. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. The first pitch to Wyke is a changeup, misses low, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Strike on the outside black, and it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Curveball drops in at the knees, and it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded slowly to the third baseman, charging in and making a strong throw, and just barely beating it out is Wyke. That'll be an infield single, but a great attempt by Spell at first base, at third base, as he made a strong throw almost getting Wyke, but Wyke just too fast, and he beats out the throw. That'll bring up Quentin Smith. He's 0 for 1 today. That's a ball low and away, 1-0 count. The 1-0. Strike on the outside black, and it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch. Ball low and away, 2-1 count now. Runner on first base, 2 away. The 2-1. Swung on and grounded over to the first baseman. He'll field it in fair territory. And looks like they're going to call that it was a foul ball. Darwin's trying to plead his case, saying that he grabbed it in fair territory, which it looked as though he did. He reached over the line, and they will say it was in fair territory, so that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 3 full, it's still tied at 1 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Surf in the bottom half of the 4th inning. It will be Johnston, excuse me, take that back. We're actually in the top half of the 4th inning. So we're in the top half of the 4th inning. Nate Darwin steps up to the plate. The first pitch to Darwin. Curveball misses low and away. It's a 1-0 count. Darwin 1 for 1 today with a single. The pitch, and that's actually ball 4. And Darwin will work the walk. So runner on first base now with nobody out. That'll bring up Nolan Edwards. Actually, looks like we have a pinch hitter in for the Rays. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's a 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and popped high out into shallow right center field. Going back and making the catch is Stellato. And there's one away. So one away now. That'll bring up Andrew Miranda. The first pitch to Miranda is swung on and lofted down the left field line. Will be caught at the line by Wyke for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Nick Classy. Classy is 1 for 1 today with a single. The first pitch to Classy misses up and in. It's a 1-0 count. Classy from SUNY Ulster. The 1-0 misses high. 2-0 count. Classy in his freshman year batted .293 with 15 runs and 6 RBI. The pitch. Curveball misses high and away. 3-0 count now. The 3-0. Strike at the on the low inside corner, and it's a 3-1 count now. Just a get me over fastball there by Chikolsky. The 3-1 is swung on and grounded down the left field line foul, and it's now a full count. The payoff pitch by Chikolsky to Classy. Curveball called strike 3 on the outside black. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still tied at 1 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Five, 6, 7 due up for the Surf as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still all tied up at 1. Robert Johnston steps into the box. The first pitch to Johnston is swung on and missed for strike one. And it's 0-1. Robert Johnston, as that pitch is fouled off again. 0-2 count now. The 0-2 pitch is a ball outside. 1-2 count now. Johnston from Framingham State University. That pitch, ball low. 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Swung on and grounded over to the second baseman. Fielded by Edwards, thrown on to first base in time for the first out of the inning. So one away now. And that'll bring up Anthony Stellato, who's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. First pitch to Stellato is swung on and fouled off. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Stellato. Swung on and popped high. We'll see if it stays in play. Heading towards the Surf dugout and making the catch is Spell towards the Surf dugout, and there are two away. So that'll bring up now Brandon Roth, who is 1 for 1 today with an RBI single. Roth from Blackhawk Community College. The first pitch to Roth is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and fouled off. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch misses high. 1-2. Just a purpose pitch by Finnan, trying to get Roth to chase. The 1-2 pitch misses low and away. 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Ball low and away again. Full count now. The payoff pitch. Ball low and away. And Roth works a walk. So that'll bring up Jordan Batten. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out looking in the second inning. The first pitch to Batten. Swung on and missed for strike one, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup that gets Batten to swing out in front of it, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch swung on and lofted high out in the straightaway left field. Making the catch is Miranda out in left for the final out of the inning. So no runs on, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. After 4 full, it's all tied up at 1 still here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Top of the order due up for the Rays as we head to the top of the 5th inning. And the clouds are starting to roll back in here at Myrtle Beach and potentially threatening to rain once again. Trying to get through this game before that happens. Cam Abel will step in as he tries to bunt it, but misses, and it's 0-1. Abel is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-out. The 0-1. Curveball misses up and in. 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Long look in, now deals. Curveball that's popped high down the right field line, but that will get out of play, and it'll be a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's one away. That'll bring up Colton Doyle. He's 1 for 2 today with a double and a run scored. The first pitch to Doyle. Miss is ball low and away. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Curveball swung on and missed, and it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Misses inside. 2-1 count now. The 2-1 pitch. It swung on and popped high into straightaway center field. Getting underneath it and making the catch is Melvin for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Ethan Underwood. He's 1 for 1 today with an RBI double, was also hit by a pitch. So he's gotten on base in both of his plate appearances. The first pitch is a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch will not come as Tukolsky will step off the rubber. The 0-1. Ball low in the dirt, but with no one on base as it trickles away from Cristelli. With no one on base, no harm, no foul. The 1-1. Curveball. Called strike on the inside black, and it's a 1-2 count now. 1-2, 2 away, still a 1-all ball game. The pitch. Misses well outside, and it's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Curveball swung on a slow roller to the first baseman. They will not be able to get Underwood at first base. That's a 2-out infield single for Ethan Underwood. And now there's a runner on first base with 2 away. That'll bring up Steven Spell. The first pitch to Spell is swung on, and a high fly ball over the head of Pulliam and to the wall in right field, rounding third and staying at third, but now being thrown out at second base is Spell. So mark that as a hit, but they get the runner at second base. So mark that as a single, but a 9-6 to get Spell at second base. Stranding Underwood at third. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 1-1 ball game here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. New pitcher on the mound for the Stingrays as a perfectly placed bunt down the first base line. High throw will get away from the first baseman, but give that an infield single. And now there's a runner on first base with nobody out. New pitcher, like I mentioned, in for the Rays, as that was a perfectly placed bunt right down the third base line. And now there's a runner on first base. That was Nico Cristelli who led off the inning. 9-10-1 due up for the Surf. I'll give you the information for the new pitcher in just a second. That is a ball low, and it's a 1-0 count. Runner on first base, nobody out. The new pitcher for the Surf, as that ball is hit over the head of the shortstop into left center field. That'll be a single. And now there are runners at first and second base, and it looks like there is certainly the threat of rain. If not, I don't think it's quite raining yet, but it has gotten very dark here. And it looks like it's about to come down in buckets. We'll have to wait to see if this game can continue. Runners on first and second base with nobody out. We are in the top of the 5th inning. As now the rain does come. The bunt, that ball's popped foul. And it's an 0-1 count. And I'm just telling you right now, yeah, it's starting to come down again. And I'm just going to tell you right now, folks, I don't think we're going to be able to finish this game. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and fouled off. And it's an 0-2 count. Yeah, it's coming down in buckets again. Not calling the game yet. Runners on first and second base. Nobody out. The pitch. Swung on and fouled off, and we'll do it all over again at 0-2. And now they will. Now they will move the players off the field. And I think that may be the end of the day for us, folks. That may very well do it. Players quickly coming off the field. We are headed into another rain delay. It's a 1-2 count with runners on first and second base. The Surf are threatening, but now the question is, will we be able to get through this game? So we'll step aside for just a little bit, and we'll try to get as much information as we can to you to see if this game will continue or what's going on. It is still a 1-1 ball game. We are in the top half of the fifth inning. Runners on first and second base when we come back. An 0-2 count when we return. Presumably, if we are able to play anymore here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Just wanted to come back on the air real quick to give you guys a quick update. The infield is completely soaked now. I just got off the phone with Commissioner Sean Lomas. He's calling the groundskeeper here at Myrtle Beach High School, but in my educated estimation, at this point, especially with how they've handled previous days where it's rained here at Myrtle Beach, and just looking at the field and the fact that it hasn't even stopped raining. At least the last time it rained hard for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then it stopped. Now it is still coming down. It's slowed down a little bit, but it's still coming down quite hard. And this field just can't take it, especially without a tarp on the diamond. There's just in my educated estimation, there is no way we are playing baseball for the rest of the day, and not even sure what's going to happen for tomorrow. Which, contrary to what I initially thought, tomorrow would be the last day of the season. That would be the championship day. So, not sure what's going on. Not sure what's going on for today or tomorrow. We'll be finding out in just a little bit, hopefully. But stay tuned. But in my estimation, I am not expecting any more baseball to be played here at Myrtle Beach High School. Like I said, I'll keep you updated on all the latest when I get the information. So I'll take a break. Once again, stay tuned right here to Beach Collegiate Baseball League action, right here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. That will do it. We've officially been called. Game has been at least postponed. The infield, the rain has finally stopped now. The infield is completely covered in water. There was no chance we were going to play, and was just told by the Myrtle Beach head coach, Tim Christie, that more than likely probably won't be able to play here tomorrow either. So this may have been the last broadcast. Not sure what's going to happen tomorrow in terms of the championship game, where we'd play it, and if I'd be able to get there or if there would be a box for me. So I stay tuned on Twitter. We'll give you all the information on where the last day of the Beach Collegiate Baseball League season will be played tomorrow, and all the updates for the last day. Once again, this game has been rained out, and this whole day has been washed out for the remainder of the day. if this is the end for me, I hope you guys enjoyed all the broadcasts this season. And I'm Brandon Biskobing, maybe for the last time this season. Signing off, saying so long. And we'll talk to you guys